Hey everyone, how you doing today? Well, I decided to come up with another option for the Blue Hill UL Sterno stove. I came across one of these fancy heat survival candle type cans. They use them for, I don't know, buffets and different things like that. What I did was I took and pulled the little metal cap out of the top. Let me show it to you. So what I did was I pulled this metal cap out of the top, right here. Pulled the wick out, drained all the fuel out of it, and cleaned it out really well with some acetone, and then I drilled some little holes, 16th inch holes around the outer lip here. And the cap has a seal in it, so I'm thinking if I did this right, and it works right, I'll be able to fill this thing full of alcohol and be able to use it, and it won't leak. Kind of like a triangle stove. I think that's how you say it. So I poured some alcohol in there, and I'm going to throw my ring on top, the Blue Hill UL, and we're going to spark this up. We'll see how this thing burns. See if it takes off. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. See if that flame takes off anymore, or if it just sits and glows like that. I'll have to do a boil test on this later, just to see what happens. Because Sterno is only going to give you X amount of performance. But with the stove, I have been able to boil water. In ideal conditions, it's been anywhere from 7 to 10 to 12 minutes. Sousaville did a test, and his was, I think, about 28 to 30 minutes. And again, I have gotten rolling boil out of it using a very tight-fitting lid on my canteen, which was just made out of aluminum foil. So we'll see what happens here. Another option that I've come up with too is, my bag, all my lunch. There's this kitty food can, which the Sterno ring, my Blue Hill UL ring, will fit around it really nice with this tab in here. Or, if you don't have one of them cans, you could use a tuna can and modify it like I did. I poked some little holes in there and made some little tabs. Connor, could you run out in the car and grab another stove, please? They're in the back seat in that box. As soon as my son gets back, I'll show you this. But seems like it's burning. I'm getting a pretty nice flame out of that. I wish it was darker so I could see the flames better. Maybe if I cover it up like that. Let's see how the flame pattern is. Alright. I'm gonna take that, bud. So how this fits with a modified tuna can. Trying to watch the camera and do this at the same time. It's not working. But that, let me spin this a little bit. And again, you know, this ain't quite perfect, but let me turn it this way. Oh yeah, that's right, because I did it so the tabs would come on the middle of each contact spot. So that was my fault. I had it in there wrong. Anyway, you can see how that would work. So a guy could put a transient stove down in there, or simple carbon felt stove, which would work equally as well. A little bit of a height difference. You know, that can staying pretty cool right there. You know, I can touch it. Now I'll go to this other cat food can. And that fits in there really nice. It's got that little rim to sit on. So this could really make a really nice cook kit. Little alcohol stove. Again, you know, it'll store on the bottom, just like it does with the Sterno can. Anyway, let's get back to this homemade transient alcohol stove that doesn't seem to be working quite right. I don't know what I got to do to modify it to make it work better. Maybe I need to put more holes in it. I don't know. Any ideas or thoughts or suggestions would be greatly appreciated. But seems to be working pretty well. What else can I show you while I'm out here? This is the fuel, the alcohol I used. Can you close that door, buddy? My mom's rocking out in her car. Okay. So I just use this Clean Strip SLX denatured alcohol as a fuel. I'll have to pick up some heat or something of the sort and check that out as well. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for all your support and all the subscriptions. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be doing probably a 150 sub giveaway here pretty soon, so I could use some ideas on that. You know, maybe blow something up or do some fireworks stuff or something like that. But I've got some ideas for some gifts, you know, for some, I don't know, probably the top 3 I'm thinking. First 3 picks or something like that. So anyway, just wanted to say thanks, and if you guys have any ideas for my little stove here set up, I'd greatly appreciate them. All right, talk to you later.